It's Madden NFL 23, and the spotlight is on these Chiefs' versatile running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Chiefs and the Broncos on Sunday night.
Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Brandon Gaudin joined by Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Chiefs in this matchup. They're the best team in the NFL as far as running the football goes, but they're in for a stern test here.
Yeah, that defense that they're going up against, they're no slouch either. One of the top 5 units in the league. I think this game could boil down to stopping the big play. This offense can certainly hit some home runs, and if they hit on a couple here, it might be all they need to win the game.
The Chiefs offense ready to get started. The #1 team in the AFC to this point in the year. And all eyes on this man, their star running back. His guys would be in the playoffs if the season ended today, but they need a big game from him here to make sure that stays the case.
And that's exactly why I listen to you, because you're exactly right. A big game will go a long way towards making sure they are in the playoffs come January.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
15.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 33 yards that time.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. This defense for the Broncos, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I have to say a very solid performance.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down to about the 45.
We're good.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. A handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll buy some time right to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster, his fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They find some open field here. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And we've got an injured player, and that's Travis Kelce, who appears to be in a bit of discomfort. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. 96 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Trucks over him, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Everybody in the stadium.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. And they'll get this just to the 47, one-yard gain. The Chiefs on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A carry for the fullback. This is Mike Burton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Here's a give up the middle. And he's got some space here. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there, with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
158 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Mahomes firing complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play, but sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the fourth quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off deep. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So we've reached halftime.
All right, we'll buy.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where they try to get momentum back. Maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, they'll try and pick it up with a counter. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Boy, 194 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. A handoff as they run the counter play. Oh, he's got a little daylight. It's a gain of 35.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He has had a whale of a game. In the third quarter, you're already over 200 yards. I don't know what more he can do at this point.
Not a whole lot, and what he has found is that zone that we always talk about, where every carry feels great. Every carry potentially is a sprint to the end zone, and all he wants to do is ride it as long as this game goes on.
Yeah, now he's just thinking 300 yards maybe. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. Would you say 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
43!
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. Open man is Fortson. He's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Chiefs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And now here comes Kansas City. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, it looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt, you can't let him get to the outside and get to the sideline. You force him to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that and made the play.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now here's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 35.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Right back to him on first down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Chiefs extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
KC's offense ready to take over.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. To throw, it's Mahomes. Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yellow. Let's get it. Let's go.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 19. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Down inside the 10.
Rolling.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A touchdown run there from the Yellow. And the Chiefs have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit.